never had a yogurt on camera before.
Well, I told you. Give me a second. Give me a second to finish.
Okay, so take your time.
Give me a second to finish the yogurt.
So So you just came from the gym. You're traveling around with yogurts, almonds, and a banana.
Almost, yeah. And today I don't have a soup, but yeah.
No, you did have a soup.
Early on. Yeah, that's right. So I do travel with the soup.
You're walking around with a whole pantry.
I'm biking around.
You're biking around. Are you city biking all over the place?
No, baby. I got my own bike.
You have your own bike. Where is it right now?
It is parked outside, next to a bunch of trash.
Okay, I don't know if I'd say parked is the best way to phrase a bike.
Parked, right?
Chained up?
It's chained up. Yes, that is correct.
Okay.
I'm almost done.
Yeah, no, it's fine. The mic is definitely picking up all the spoon activity.
Oh, of course.
But whatever. We work it out in post. Probably not, though, because I don't really know how to do that.
I live an active lifestyle,
No, I don't know. I had no idea you're doing it.
I'm telling you, I live an active lifestyle.
So you're going, because you're using Blink, you're saying the Blinks are bad.
Blink is terrible.
I'm shocked at this. Because it's owned by Equinox.
But you're talking about like a high class gym.
Yeah.
That costs thousands of dollars.
Cumulatively, yes.
Again, Blink costs $30 a month.
Yeah.
You can't compare.
I'm not comparing.
It's like, oh, look at my yacht. It's like, yeah, let's compare it to
a smaller, less expensive boat.
Yeah. To a canoe. That's a good analogy.
To a canoe, okay, sure. So you're biking around. You went to this one on
the Wall Street area.
Yeah, the Wall Street area.
Financial district.
Yeah, I forgot what the name of the actual street is. It's on Broad Street.
It's one of those.
Yeah, I think it's on
old-timey. Yeah, someone used to run a whorehouse around there. Sex worker house.
That's right. That's what you're politically correct.
I am.
Right there.
I try. There was no need to be politically correct there.
Not for that one.
But I like to try.
So you got the whole pass. You could go to anyone in the city.
I can go anywhere in the city.
Okay.
Again, because I live an active lifestyle, I never know where I'm going to end up.
Okay.
But I don't miss out my workout. I work every day.
Working out every day.
5 times a week.
What are you doing?
I'm doing I mix it up, but mostly a group muscle a day.
Okay.
I do some seps, some biceps.
Okay, so we're calling them seps now. Because there's also triceps.
I've been hanging
which is just arms at that point.
I mean, it could be biceps too.
It could be whatever.
The same day I work both, so you can call the seps.
There you go. We could call them seps. Okay, seps day.
I've been hanging with Matt Hardy a lot.
Yeah, we can tell. Because no one calls him seps besides him.
Yeah. I'm shortening also all the words. He shortens all the words.
Shortens every word.
So I spent a couple of weeks with him, and that's my life now. It's it's great because it's way more efficient.
Right. You've now learned the form of English most English speakers can't speak.
Oh yeah. I can communicate with 2 people.
Seriously.
But it's very efficient. When I communicate with them, super fast.
Conversations fly by. So you're leaving your house every day.
Early in the morning.
You're packing your bag with soup?
With as much as I can stuff. But usually I pack it with soup for the lunch. I pack it 2 bananas.
2 bananas.
Apple.
Okay.
And then I have what my coworkers refer to as the Chum bucket.
Okay, now what does that mean?
The Chum bucket is referred to because it's not appealing to the eye. People don't like to look at it.
Okay.
Because I basically put a bunch of stuff in it.
I hate to tell you this. You also do that for your soups.
That is correct. But the soup is soups are not supposed to be good looking. I don't trust.
No one would agree with that.
What? No, okay, no one would.
No, but soup should be. Everything should look good to the eye.
No, I don't trust soups that look too good.
What does that
Because
mean?
they're not soup is supposed to be messy. It's supposed to be a bunch of shit in the pot.
The entire reason you moved to America is to get good-looking soups.
No.
It's a land of opportunity.
You're
One of those
incorrect.
opportunities
No, you're
is a good-looking
incorrect.
soup.
I moved here to have the freedom to eat the soups I want.
All right, I can't argue with that. That's a fair argument.
Because America is the land of the freedom. If you haven't heard.
I've heard, yeah.
Great.
The family's been here
Great,
for a
that's
little
the
bit.
reference.
Yeah, I've heard.
But yeah, like the Chum bucket usually has eggs, fried eggs that I make the night before.
Okay.
Already strong start.
So we already have day-old fried eggs in the bucket.
Night old.
Night old. 18 hours. They're 18 hours.
18 hours.
Okay.
Fried eggs. They're I like them.
I'm sure you fry them
Unsalted.
terrifically.
Unsalted fried eggs.
Okay.
Because you don't want too much sodium. I already have a lot of sodium in the soups.
Oh, we've heard.
So then I have usually some nuts in there too. Some like rice crackers. Those are pretty good.
Okay.
And then like it depends on the day, but usually I have like a cookie or like something sweet to just like lift me up.
In the bucket.
Everything together.
Wait, hold
Everything
on.
mixed up.
Hold on. You have 18-hour fried eggs.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Usually the nuts are on the bottom.
The nuts are on the bottom.
Yeah, because are they on the bottom? Yes, because you want to eat the eggs first, right?
At
I
the
have an
point
order.
you're eating the eggs, I don't think time matters anymore.
I feel like it does. It does matter. It does matter because it doesn't. Time doesn't matter, but what matters is the order they go into my body.
No.
Yes.
I
have preferences.
Preferences I can't argue.
Okay.
Biology I can.
Okay, I'm not arguing with the biology.
Okay.
So we'll give you the
And then where are
biology.
the rice crackers? I guess underneath the eggs as well.
The rice crackers are on the top.
What the fuck is happening? Nuts are on the bottom.
Nuts on the
eggs
bottom,
are in the
eggs.
middle. Rice crackers are on
And
the
the
top.
cookies, yeah.
And and
But
now
the cookies,
cookie.
because the cookie cannot touch the eggs because sometimes the eggs are moist, and then the cookie starts to disintegrate, and it start to get. You don't want the eggs to get sweet, so you need the rice cracker in the middle
to prevent the cookies.
prevent the cookies. Yeah,
You could also argue just don't include the cookie. Why are you including all these together? What's the reasoning?
well, I altogether because transportation ease of transportation.
Okay.
I can't have like a bunch of Ziploc bags. Like a crazy person, like 7 Ziploc bags in my backpack every day.
You already have 19 items in the backpack.
Yeah, but it's
why
all
not make
condensed.
it 20?
But it's condensed in 2 containers. You're right? They're condensed.
Wait, so your soup ingredients along with the bananas and apples are in one thing?
The banana is outside. Sometimes the apple is inside if there's enough room. Most of the time the apple is outside.
Okay.
So there are some loose elements, but I can't have like the cookies, the banana.
Out of everything you're
It's
saying, the
it's
cookie being
protected.
by itself makes the most sense.
Yeah, but I can't put it on. I'm not gonna carry.
What kind of cookie is it?
It depends. I sometimes do Oreos. 2 or 3 Oreos, 4 Oreos if I'm going nuts a day.
No pun intended.
No,
That's what you did there.
that's pretty good. And recently, I'm going on a big kick on Trader Joe's black and white cookies.
Now, I'm not going to argue with you. I love a black and white cookie.
That's,
To include that with 18-hour fried eggs.
well, that's why you have the rice cake in the middle. The rice cake separates the eggs from the cookies.
Okay.
And this is the secret. You don't put them all together at night. You put the eggs in
not
there.
like a crazy person.
No, like a crazy person. At night, you put just the eggs in the bucket. And then the morning, you put all the stuff in before you leave. Because otherwise, everything gets soggy.
Okay. So you're physically lifting the egg to put the nuts underneath in the morning.
That is correct.
Okay. Egg, crackers, Black and white cookies or
Oreos. Yes, that is correct. That is a fair assessment.
Okay.
Of the Chum bucket.
Okay. Yeah, this is a lot worse than I anticipated this to be. So
that's my breakfast.
Wait, no fucking way that's your breakfast.
That's my breakfast every day.
Okay.
So I do eat solids. Sorry. For those soup heads, I eat solids.
I mean, from your last episode, we know that sometimes your soups are solids.
That is true.
Wait. So you're doing that's your breakfast.
That's my breakfast.
Okay, that's a wild breakfast. And then I guess you're having a banana or the apple for a snack after.
Yeah.
Lunch will be soup.
Soup.
Because I was anticipating this to be dinner.
This is not dinner.
No, I understand what you just presented to me. This
is like an afternoon snack.
So then what is dinner?
Tonight, soup again. It's a second soup. Earlier was chicken soup that I made myself, and I have some lentil soup that is waiting for me at home.
You made the lentil soup yourself?
I did.
Well, I guess it's just beans and
it's very
hot
easy.
water.
Oh, I mastered the soup making with ease because I like soup.
I've heard. We've heard.
But I also like convenience. That's why
that's very clear.
That's what I like about soup. Is like you put a bunch of stuff in a pot and that's it. So now I have it mastered. Like an economic approach, an economic balance between a cheap soup but also an easy to make soup. Because cheap soups, you can get them cheaper if you just peel everything.
If you just take the can out of the equation.
Exactly. But now I make it all. I buy. This was a revelation. It blew my mind.
Okay.
I buy frozen vegetables.
Do they not have those in Uruguay?
They do. They have them here. The 11 years I've been here.
Yeah, the whole time.
But I just discovered that you can buy a bunch of frozen vegetables that are already mixed and cut. Right?
Yeah.
Right? And you just
put
them on the pot, and you have vegetable soup with chicken. That's great.
Wait, so what were you doing? You were just buying raw produce, cutting it up?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
But frozen just changed the game.
And you're defreezing them through the hot
water.
Through the
hot water, yes.
Which I don't know if that's sanitary. I would assume it is.
The frozen, they're ready to eat.
Yeah, they are. Yeah,
they're already in the bag.
The microwave isn't cooking them.
Who defrosts stuff in the microwave?
Everyone. When it comes to frozen vegetables.
Oh, okay.
Everyone.
I disagree with that.
They have the microwave instructions on the bag. I'm not saying it's classy.
They have microwave instructions for everything.
No, they do not. Not for things that are not microwave friendly.
That is correct. You got me on that.
Checkmate on that.
Checkmate on that, indeed. Yes.
So what? I'm just going to propose this to you.
Yeah, please.
Because I don't know your place of work.
Yes.
It's still making signs.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have a cafeteria or some sort of kitchenette area?
No. I go to town as I'm.
Do you have a fridge?
No. Yeah, for the soup. Yeah. There's a fridge.
This is what I'm just going to propose. And listen, who am I to say you shouldn't mix cookies and fried eggs? This is what I'm going to propose. You just get all the ingredients and just leave them in the fridge.
I sometimes do that.
Okay.
But for some things, not for the Chum bucket. It's like for some things I do. Like the yogurts are there.
The yogurts are there.
Yeah, I bring them all together.
The yogurt's fine. You can keep it in the bag.
But not for a week.
No,
when I leave early in the morning. Yes. Yeah. Yes, that is correct. But it's easier if I just bring them all.
But why don't you just leave the cookies in the fridge?
I do.
The cookies are my concern.
I do have a cookie drawer.
At work. You have a cookie drawer.
Yes. So I don't need the cookies in the fridge.
Okay. No,
I have tea.
That's fantastic.
there. Yeah. Because the tea that is provided is not up to my standards.
You're eating cookies and fried eggs, but the tea is the problem.
I draw the line with the tea. The tea is not good. Yes.
I don't.
Hey, man, I'm a complex person.
Yeah, well,
you know,
needless to
I
say.
am who I am.
They're simple ingredients delivered in a complex way.
That is correct. I'm the Gordon Ramsay of some types of food.
The Gordon Ramsay of putting things together.
Yes, that is correct. Yes, that's a good.
You
way
have
to
like the
describe myself.
IKEA of foods. You're just putting things
just like-
together
I just like-
with no instruction.
No instruction.
I'm going to be
I just-
honest.
Yes,
I've been freaking out if I've hit record on this.
you did.
I did. I did this last week too, or 2 weeks ago. This actually kind of goes to one point I had. I was going to ask.
Yes, please.
You've been here 11 years.
Yes, it's going to be 11 years in June.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't know if that's what you say. What were the biggest cultural shocks?
The biggest cultural shocks. That's a very interesting question because I already been very attuned with American culture before moving here.
Interesting.
Because I spent my whole childhood like watching American TV.
Yeah, but you watch American TV, but is it like, you come here in 2002 and you're like, oh, I love the Jeffersons. And it's like, oh, no, Juan.
Yeah.
That's 30 years old. What was your American references in Uruguay?
Well, Friends, Seinfeld, MTV, that time, like MTV was like pretty big and like had like all the actual music, and then like the TV shows started coming in, like Next. And
You had Next?
I had Next.
I love Next.
I do not love Next.
Oh my God,
but I watched
love
it. But I
Next.
watched it. Yeah.
Room Raiders?
Room Raiders, yeah, and all that time.
Okay,
yes.
okay.
That time, yeah.
That's
So
cool.
I get like some references. Late night, I did not get because late night until I started getting into Conan O'Brien right before leaving, like a couple of years before
You
leaving.
mean the late night
comedy shows?
Yeah,
those are very different. Yeah, and those are not easy to sell for the cable outside of America,
Which is odd.
Well, it is because all the references are American. Like all the monologue jokes are topical, the sketches are topical. The people people don't get that into that stuff.
But you would think, I'm just speaking out loud here, the guests are from shows that you're also getting.
Me, that I'm a weirdo, yes, that was obsessed with American culture. But I think like
this wasn't a common thing.
No. I was like I was one of the few. I feel like now with Netflix is exploded, and
yes,
and I feel like I would have more to talk about with a lot of people. But when I was growing up, it was not that many people that watched the things that I was watching.
Okay.
I would illegally download it. Don't sell me out.
LimeWire. You guys
BitTorrent.
BitTorrent.
Yeah. Like I had LimeWire, I had Napster, and all that stuff.
Okay.
I downloaded some sketches, some SNL sketches on Napster when they did like.
That's a throwback sentence.
Throwback, baby. But yeah, I was. Yeah. So I don't have like a big shock. I never had like a big shock, cultural shock. I'm trying to think. Some New York stuff, maybe like the prices, or
right.
But yeah, I'm sorry, it's such a boring answer.
Interesting.
It's a boring answer. I guess I'm like super cool. That's I guess I'm super cool and I adapt super easily to every environment that I'm in.
Yeah, I mean at the surface. Yeah, and then you start explaining to people. Yeah, so I put black and white cookies.
Well,
not on top of the eggs because that's crazy. I put them on top of the rice crackers.
But in all fairness, that's weird everywhere.
No,
it's weird in Uruguay too.
Okay, that's weird in Uruguay.
Yeah. Okay. It's not a Uruguayan thing. No.
Yeah, you're very much an independent person.
I am a person with no home.
Well, you got Brooklyn.
I have Brooklyn now, yes.
But now, don't your siblings also live here?
My sister lives here, yes. She's a normal person.
Normal person.
Yes.
Not as Americanized? What brought her here, I guess?
No. She's slowly getting there, but like no. She's still fairly Uruguayan, but she's married with an American. So she's slowly getting there. Yeah.
She was in New York.
She lives in New York. Yes. She works in restaurants. Yeah.
She works in restaurants.
Yeah.
It might have been. I was going to say she might be the only Uruguayan woman I've ever met, which was a patient of mine at Sloan Kettering. Which I think I brought up in your last episode. I don't remember.
No,
she was
you
the
didn't.
Uruguayan.
Why are we whispering?
Because I'm blanking on what her job title was.
Oh.
Ambassador.
That's a pretty big. That's a pretty big job title to have.
Yeah. Well,
to
at the time,
remember.
I was like, whatever.
That's like not. Yeah. Okay.
Well, at the time, she comes in, I'm like,
She's the representative person of Uruguay.
Yeah, she
here
lives in the diplomatic
Yeah.
suite that Uruguay
so
pays
you met
for.
probably the most important Uruguayan person living in the United States right now.
Well, at the time, I knew you.
Well, of course.
I was like, do you know Juan Nicolon? And she's like, which one?
Really good one. Yeah.
Yeah,
Great
I don't know.
Great memory, Apple. Great memory.
Well, I mean, it's not a great memory. Just one Uruguayan person and then another Uruguayan person came in, and I said, I could connect the dots between you two.
Yes.
She was in Manhattan?
She lives in Queens now.
That's more of a Uruguayan situation.
There's
Jackson Heights?
She doesn't live. She lives in Astoria, but I went to Jackson Heights. There's a bakery. There's a Uruguayan bakery. There's a block. It's like we don't get like a neighborhood. Like we don't get China. We don't get a town. We don't get a town.
Yeah, you don't have that many.
We don't get Chinatown. There's no Uruguayan town.
You get a bakery and maybe
we get like 3 stores next to each other.
Maybe a coffee shop.
And maybe a coffee shop. That's it.
Yeah.
And one restaurant in Williamsburg. But like we get like half a block. Half a block Uruguayan half a block. And we have like a couple of things there, and like there's like this like restaurant Chivito de Oro that has like sandwiches and it has sausages, and I have to go to get some Uruguayan sausages because they're really good. And then there's like bakery, and they have like pretty authentic Uruguayan baked goods.
Okay.
Not woods.
Yeah. I was like, baked woods. I was like, what? What's going on with that? What is baked
I
woods?
feel like it was pretty clear what it was. It was
I originally
thought. Yeah.
But now what's the difference between a Uruguayan bakery
and
a Brazilian bakery?
Oh, it's hard to explain.
I love a Brazilian bakery.
Brazilian bakeries are great.
The cheese bread. What is that called?
Yeah, pan de queso. Pan de queijo. Queijo. Like
Portuguese.
You got
know?
Portuguese.
Yeah.
But it's really good. Yeah, they're really good. We have some cheese stuff too in there. They're not the only ones that have bread with cheese. But ours is different.
Cheese a big thing in South America?
Yeah, huge.
Oh yeah,
Uruguay, huge thing.
Cheese?
Much better than here. The cheese? Oh, we
better than here? Better than like Wisconsin?
Fuck Wisconsin.
Wow.
And fuck cheese in Wisconsin.
Well, I think people knew that's what you meant.
Yes, I didn't mean the whole. Yeah, don't take it personally, but
yeah, people.
You know
from
what?
Wisconsin.
Fuck Wisconsin too.
All right, there you go.
I've never been.
I've never been either. But I've had
I'll
cheese
book
from
a show one day there
in Wisconsin.
This will be the clip I'm playing.
All right, there you go.
Yeah,
Comedy on state won't have you anymore.
Because Uruguay is very it's very farm oriented. It was for a long time, so we have great milk based products because there's a lot of cows. There's great pasture. There's great what do you call it?
Dairy.
Yes, dairy.
Pasteurization, is that what?
No. Like I mean, like the grass that the cows eat. There's like the environment for cows.
Okay, you have a prime cow environment.
Yes, we have prime cow environment.
Okay.
Cows from all over the world just say, "Can we go to Uruguay because it looks great?"
I've
And
heard
it
from
is.
some of the girls I've dated.
Yeah.
Come on. Hey, that's fun.
That's fun. Yeah.
Okay. I thought we were going to go on a whole tangent on things that you thought were weird on America.
I know, but like I have a lot of like weird things that like the watermelon to me is weird here. Have I told you that?
How, like, it's available always?
Yeah, how it's available all year.
Yeah.
But that's weird.
I would agree on that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not good.
No, it's not good. But like, yeah, because the rest of the world, you gotta wait until the watermelon is done.
Yeah, that's weird to me.
Yeah. Why is it weird that you have to wait? That's how nature works.
No, I know that's how nature works, but we've beat nature. Like, everyone should have this.
But you look like an idiot.
It's not. I know it's not good watermelon. I know when I go to get watermelon in January,
It's not gonna be good.
I know it's not going to be good, but I still think it should be available.
Why?
Because we beat the earth.
No. You hurt the earth. You took from the earth resources. It's like black magic, you know? It's like, yes, you created this soulless Frankenstein, but at what cost?
At very unripe watermelon to be available 8 months out of the year.
Yeah, exactly. You have a zombie, you know?
Yeah, but it's in a lab. It's not in the earth. We took from the earth. We said, okay, thanks for the recipe. We're going to tweak it a bit.
Thanks for the recipe. We can make it worse.
Yeah. But available more.
But in the meantime, the earth is collapsing. So why don't put the resources to make the watermelon into saving the earth?
Because there's no way the researchers that do the watermelon research are knowledgeable.
They are smart people. They can pivot.
They're smart
They can
people.
pivot.
You
They can
think
pivot.
you can't just make a quick pivot from watermelon to the ozone.
You can.
We
You
need
can.
you in some sort of government position.
They can make a watermelon that produces something to close the hole.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Okay.
Is that the thing anymore? The hole?
I think that's what's going on.
I
right?
don't think it is anymore. I think
we're done with the hole?
I think we're done with the hole.
Did they patch it?
I feel like I don't know, but I think the problem is much bigger. The hole. I think the hole is minimum problem right now.
No, I think the hole's the hole. The hole's the whole problem.
I don't think the hole is the whole problem.
Isn't that what Elon Musk is doing? He's shooting things into space and then...
To plug the hole? I don't think it is.
Well, we all get free Wi-Fi and then we plug something with the hole.
No one
Something's
gets
going
free
on with the hole.
Wi-Fi.
That's
No,
what's going to
the hole-
happen.
I think the hole is naturally closing. No. Yeah.
No, because global warming's still happening.
Again, I'm very ignorant, so it might not be right.
Yeah, no.
But I 100% sure of this, that the hole is not the big problem now. I feel like the hole now the problem is I feel like the whole atmosphere is that how you say it? That was hard. That was embarrassing.
The biggest the hole can be. Is that what you're trying to?
No,
get at?
I feel like I feel like it's the gases are. This is how dumb I am.
No.
So the gases, the unspecified gases,
right,
are now blocking everything, and it's making everything hotter. But it's not the hole. I feel like the Earth temperature, the hole was a problem because the light was gonna come through the hole, like and it was gonna fuck up.
I'm starting to understand why Uruguay's a third world country.
Because I'm telling you this.
Because you're probably the ambassador of the environmental science.
Don't make me the ambassador because I am not the ambassador.
No, I met the ambassador. I know
You
you're
met
not the
the
ambassador.
ambassador, and
I'm very aware you're not the ambassador.
And she's way smarter than me.
She was very polite.
Oh yeah. Well,
We never talked about the ozone layer.
You should ask her. She probably knows.
I'll bring it up next time.
Yeah. Bring it up.
No, it's that we had a hole in the ozone. The UV was getting
There's
in.
nothing better than two idiots talking about something they have no idea about.
But I went to an American school, so the UV comes in.
So you're worse. Sorry. You're in a worse state.
No, the thing is,
We have great education in Uruguay.
I know what the problem is. I just prioritize money over the problem.
Oh.
That's what America is. We know what the problem is.
Yeah. We just want to make as much money as we can, as long as we don't die. And take
Like
us for-
right now.
Or the poor people don't die.
No, poor people can die.
Rich people don't die. Yeah.
Right. Or even like middle
When rich
class.
people start dying, then it's like, okay, we gotta get something done.
I mean, that's what we've seen the past 2 years.
Yeah.
Once COVID got Tom Hanks,
Then
everyone
it's
was like,
okay,
shut it down.
Shut everything down. Rich people cannot die.
Right.
Did any rich people die? They have the monoclonal thing.
Who died?
I don't think any like uber rich. It died some idiots, some anti-vax idiots died.
Yeah.
Some senators, state senators.
The lead singer of Fountains of Wayne.
That guy died?
He died. COVID. April 2020.
Meatloaf apparently died of COVID.
Well, I think he had COVID. I think he had a lot of other
Issues. And the COVID was the...
He just so
But
happens.
he was not vaccinated.
He's Meatloaf, are you?
I don't know, Meatloaf.
He's a bat out of hell, I think.
That's Ozzy Osbourne.
No, that's Ozzy. Yeah, it's Ozzy Osbourne. What was Meatloaf?
Meatloaf is the horror Rocky show.
Yeah. But he had something with a bat, didn't he? Or hell? Something with a bat or hell?
He was theatrical, yeah. He
was theatrical.
He was gothic at points. Yes. So I could see him.
On it. That was him.
Yeah, that's it. But he bid the guy that bid the head of a bat live on a show. That was Ozzy.
That was Ozzy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Louie Armstrong. Not Louie Armstrong. He's been dead for a while.
But yeah.
Louie Armstrong's been dead.
Yeah. But it wasn't COVID either. It was cancer.
He was cancer?
Yeah.
Because it could have been anything with that guy.
I mean, it comes to a point where it's you don't take care of yourself and something will get you.
65 though.
65? He was 65?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's young.
It's young, and he didn't look 65.
No, he looked much older.
Well,
that's the thing. People say it's that's okay. I'm not gonna get. I don't want to get Joe Rogan on you.
I'm ready to go.
But people, there is an argument to say that to take care of yourself, because some if you don't exercise and you don't eat well, eventually you'll die, and you're not gonna die in your 30s,
right?
But you'll die in your 60s, and people don't realize that,
I think. Well, now they're
it's
seeing
still early. 65 is so early.
65. But when you're him, his name wasn't Louie Armstrong.
No, Louie Anderson.
Louie Anderson. When you're him, when you're eating whatever you want, you're drinking whatever you want. I found out he was gay, which has nothing to do with the health aspect. It was just something I found out during my research.
Good for you.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay. It makes sense, but I had no idea. When you're just eating like that, drinking like that, it's going to happen.
It's gonna happen. That's how it is. Yeah.
So
I mean, and it's a choice too. It's I respect the choice too. It's you want to do that. That's your choice to do that.
Right, because you believe that being gay is a choice.
That's not what I meant. That is not what I meant.
No, I hear you.
No. Do not smear my name.
I hear you.
Do not. Yes. I feel no. Being gay is a beautiful thing.
Okay.
If you don't take care of yourself, it's fine. I don't care. It's it's your choice, and I respect it.
Yeah.
But so maybe he was hey, this is my life. I'm gonna die early, and that's it.
If you're gonna,
I don't like people that make the argument that is not gonna happen. It's that has nothing to do.
The fat is still healthy people. Because I'm against that.
You're against that.
Oh yeah,
the
material I have on that, it's all over the place. I hate those people.
Yeah.
1,000-pound sisters don't fall into that. Do you know the 1,000-pound sisters?
No, I don't know.
Oh, come on, you got to get on 1,000-pound sisters.
How did we get this?
Two sisters.
Yeah.
Who live in Kentucky.
Uh-huh.
One's 400 pounds, one's 600 pounds. And they're
That's
just
a lot.
they're just being fat.
I mean, that's fine. If you want to do that with your life, I feel like it's okay. I don't judge. It's like, it's your life. But do whatever you want. But, but there is like an element of, okay, it's like if you drink a lot.
Right.
You know.
Don't be shocked.
Yeah, And also, like, I feel like, I don't know, the environment. I just got in trouble because I think my dad is mad at me because I call him fat.
Is he fat?
Right now, he's fat.
Now, is he fat or Uruguayan fat?
He's Uruguayan fat. He's not American.
So he's an average guy.
He's an average American guy.
He's an average guy.
I didn't call him fat. Like, I didn't say, "Hey, Dad, you're fat."
Okay.
I texted him on a group chat. He uploaded a picture on the. I know I'm not proud of this, but he uploaded a picture of him in the beach, and I said, I commented, I didn't know it was a whale season.
That's fun.
It's like a pretty nice rib.
This is on Instagram or in a private?
This is a private thing.
A family.
Yeah, a family thing.
Okay, that's fun.
It was like a fun
jab.
Like a fun jab. Also, my dad has told me way worse things. He was like a Navy guy, military guy, like very fit guy his whole life.
Didn't know you had a Navy.
What?
Didn't know you had a Navy.
We have a Navy.
Okay,
we
very
have
good
a
to know.
very few boats.
It's just
Ships.
2 boats.
It's 2 boats.
One as a
We
row.
have an even smaller military. I'll tell you that. But the
can
Navy we
imagine.
need because we are on the board. We are on the coast. We have a big coast.
You do have a big coast.
Yeah.
You would think the Army takes care of the coast.
No, the Army doesn't take it.
I thought Navy travels.
Like, how you gonna the tanks? What, you gonna take a tank in the water? What are you gonna do?
Missiles.
Missiles?
Yeah. Listen, I'm American, babe.
Listen, yeah, you can't solve anything with missiles.
You solve everything with
I know you
missiles.
guys have so many missiles, but like, you can't solve some problems with missiles. You
Listen,
know?
I'm American. My family came from Russia. 2 places that love fucking missiles.
They love missiles.
All right, so all I know is missiles.
Well, okay, but I'm telling you, sometimes you need a boat. Even if go pick up the missiles. Well, you guys don't pick up the missiles.
No, we got aircraft carriers, babe. That's a part of the Army.
Yeah.
No, I mean part of the Navy.
That's part of the Navy.
The aircraft carrier is part of the Navy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, like, we need some, but like.
Okay, so he's a Navy guy.
Yeah, so it's like fine.
Okay.
So he take it, but like, he's only answering me. Now I texted him every now and then, and he only answers me in emojis, in like animated GIFs. That's how I know he's mad.
How old is he?
75.
No, 75. He knows GIFs.
72.
72. For a
I have no
72-year-old
idea
to
how
know GIFs.
He's in his 70s. Yeah. He's always been like very technological guy.
Interesting.
Yeah. I had a computer in Uruguay. We had a computer when I was 3 years old, like a Commodore 64. I don't know if you know those.
I don't know what that means.
Commodore 64 was like one of the first like home computer type of thing, and this is how old it was.
Tell me.
You remember floppy disks?
Yeah, for a brief stint.
It was before floppy disks. You know what you used to transfer data? Cassettes.
Cassettes. It looked like VHS tapes, correct?
No. Actual cassettes, like music cassettes.
Okay.
The same. Yeah, you would use them to transfer data. That's where the games were. It was very weird.
The games were in the cassettes. You were playing games.
I'm playing games. Yeah, I was playing games at 3 years old.
Were you the only person in Uruguay to have access to this?
I don't think I was the only one, but I am like, but yeah, I was pretty early on. Like the world, it wasn't a big community.
Okay.
Yeah, and I've been gaming since then. But yeah, my dad was like a very technological guy. He would experiment a lot with computers. And
You
stuff.
were a gamer.
I was a gamer. Yeah,
you still a
I
gamer?
could have learned to code and be a millionaire now.
Yeah.
So early on, I could have learned to code and just like be the Elon Musk of Uruguay, which is
It's pretty good.
it's pretty good.
Yeah, that'd be a pretty good situation. But you chose the soup life.
I choose the soup life, baby. Oh boy, are you okay?
Yeah, I got choked up. I had a
Choked up.
That was about this.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Wait, that's the end of the dad story. He's just mad at you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to have a conversation with him, and I'm gonna have to ask him. Over gifts is like I don't know what gift could summarize. Hey, Dad, are you mad at me because I called you fat? But like, yeah, I'm gonna have to find like a gift that says that. But I talk to him in regular stuff, but he only responds to me in gifts. Yeah.
Is it summer down there?
It is summer. Yeah, they're on the beach right now.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, how the world works.
It's insane. The Earth tilts, and it's summer there, and it's winter here.
I know. It's wild, and the whole thing like turns around. What the fuck?
What was Christmas like?
What is Christmas like? Well, yeah, Christmas is very interesting because Christmas is in the summer.
I know.
But we still have all the imagery of the winter Christmas.
Really?
Yeah, because we have Santa Claus. It's a Catholic country. So we have Santa Claus. We have... And America fucking exports all the fucking thing to the whole world. So we have Santa. We have, like, the trees. We have trees inside. Like, with the things and, like, with the balls and the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it makes no sense because, first of all, we don't have pine trees in Uruguay, I think.
It wouldn't make sense for you to have pine trees.
We have pine trees, but we don't have that specific tree.
The Bruce Spring Bruce.
Yeah, we don't have that tree.
I don't know.
It's like, well, that's not a Uruguayan tree. It's
No.
like all the trees in Uruguay are fake. We don't do the real
You don't have
tree.
trees?
We don't do the real tree.
Yeah, palm trees.
Because we don't have the trees that look like that.
Do you have any trees?
We have a lot of trees.
Okay.
We have great trees.
I'm sure.
Ombu. Do you know the ombu?
I'm not a tree guy. Yeah, to go into. I know
honestly,
maple.
Honestly, I'm not a tree guy.
Yeah, I know spruce, and that's about where my tree knowledge ends.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
But it's a great tree.
But you have because Santa.
So everything is like plastic. We don't do the real tree. I never seen a real tree until I was here.
No, I grew up with a plastic tree too.
Oh, okay.
But that's because I'm garbage.
Yeah, you come from garbage.
Right. I had the opportunity to get a real tree. It's
But
just
your family didn't do it.
too much maintenance.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's my type of family.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like Santa, you could wear shorts and a t-shirt and have a big beard.
Yeah, well, sometimes they do that.
Do they really do that?
Yeah, they try to like dress him up in like summer clothes and like they make him surfing and shit. It's like it's Santa.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes no sense. Yeah.
Fake snow?
I mean, yes, fake snow. Yes, you go to the mall, right?
Yep.
And they have a big tree in the mall.
I'm sure.
And they do the fake snow.
Falling?
Falling.
That's fun.
It is fun, but it makes no sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Because you go outside, it's 90-degree weather.
Yeah, it's
everyone's
dumb.
in the beach. And you say, like, what is this? And no one questions it. No one says, hey, this is weird. No one. Everything pretends that it's okay.
It's not okay.
It's not okay.
No.
It's insane behavior.
Now I understand why you don't really know much about the ozone, because you're growing up. You're inside, it's snowing, but outside, it's the beach.
That's not why. Those are unrelated things.
No, I think there's a connection here.
Maybe.
One other question that I have for you.
But yeah. That's a thing that bothers me a lot. Yeah, I'm trying to work on a bit about it.
What?
About the summer Santa.
About Summer Santa?
Yeah.
It would bother me, but I also grew up in New York. So it wasn't, it's all according to plan for me.
Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah.
I don't know anything. But if I grew up in Uruguay or Florida, would it be weird?
But this is the thing. It's not for most people. For most Uruguayan, it's not weird. That's how it is.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah, I understand why you don't think it's weird. Because since you're born.
I think it's weird. Now.
You're eating black and white cookies with eggs.
Well, that is also true. But I think it's weird now. But growing up, I didn't think it was weird. I didn't notice.
Well, now your environment matches the holiday.
Exactly.
So I understand why now.
So now it makes sense because it's snowing inside and it's snowing outside.
Right. Is this the bit?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Is that funny? Should I make that bit? I don't
No,
think
I was like, if this is the bit,
that's a pretty.
I would
weak
stop
bit.
working on it because
That's a pretty weak bit.
yeah, I'll tell you where it's going. Not, nowhere.
Well, I'll tell you where it's going so far with the real bit, and not very far either.
So,
yeah,
that's what it is.
Yeah, sometimes you try it, but it is an interesting thing. That's why I want to try to make it into a bit, but I haven't. I had a couple of jokes in there, but like, yeah.
Yeah, I think the.
You want me? Oh no, I won't.
Say it.
No,
say it.
I'm not gonna do my bit.
Do the bit.
No, I'm not gonna do the bit.
Do the bit.
No.
Say the bit.
Well, this is not the bit, but it is the idea behind
Just
the
say
bit.
right.
I'll say the idea behind the bit. Because I asked my mom, why is it that it is like 90-degree weather and he's dressed with all these winter clothes? Santa, when I was like little,
Right.
And my mom said, "Oh, it's because he comes from the North Pole." And what does that matter? You know,
But that's
why
a good mom answer.
is a good mom answer.
That's a good mom answer.
But it's a stupid answer.
Now that you know science, yes.
Yeah.
It's also stupid
But
for you
no-
to believe that he delivers presents everywhere in the world in one
if
night.
we're gonna start like analyzing everything, yes, there's a lot of things that don't match.
Right.
But I'm a level of smart as a kid that I'm not ready to recognize that Santa is not real, but I'm ready to recognize that Santa doesn't dress accordingly to the weather. Because she says like, oh, she comes from the North Pole, but like, why does it matter? I don't dress as the last place I was into. If I go to a place, I dress for the place, not for the last place I was going.
Yes, I understand what you're
That's
saying.
the idea behind the bit. I don't have a joke around it yet.
But how I'm thinking about this is, and it was a different time then. It wasn't 2022. But she could be like, oh, he's from the North Pole. And culturally, that is what they wear there.
Cool is a cultural thing.
Right, it's not really a weather thing.
And now it's like
thing.
I'm afraid to make a comment because I don't want to seem not woke.
Exactly.
As a kid.
Right.
Okay, got it.
That's how I thought of it. Because I agree with you. You're like, well, just pack some shorts.
Yeah, pack some shorts. It's like you're going to that place.
Right.
You're magic. He's a magical being.
Right.
It's like wizards with long beard. What the fuck is that? It's a choice.
It is a choice.
Because
Much like being gay in Uruguay.
No, that's not a choice. But if you trade, because you don't have to shave. Let's say you're in the Middle Ages. And it's like, oh, I don't have a sharp knife. It's like the wizard has magic, so why does he have the long beard? He doesn't need.
Why do wizards have long beards?
Because they want to.
You think that's it?
Oh yeah.
Are you implying that wizards are also Hasidic Jews?
I am not making any religious comment.
Are you saying Hasidic rabbis practice witchcraft?
I am not saying that. I love the Hasidic community. They have been great to me in all the many works I have in Brooklyn. I owe them a lot. I'm not gonna go against.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure I understood what you were saying.
Mixing witchcraft with the religion.
Yeah. Well, what you think, if a group controls the weather, they might be wizards. But I'm just connecting dots here.
But that's the thing. Also, the Jews control the media. Because they.
You heard it here. Clip it.
No, they don't. They don't. Because we get summer Santa, right? If the Jews control the media, we would get like a summer Moses or whatever mascot they have. I don't know what mascots they have.
I was always raised Hanukkah Harry because I grew up with a lot of Jewish people. That didn't really catch on.
No.
Or they do control the media and they know how to play you Catholic puppets.
Nah.
I think that's what's going on.
Nah.
They know marketing.
No, they don't. They know marketing, but there's too many layers. There's too many layers.
Okay.
That's a wild conspiracy that you're saying that Santa is a tool of the Jewish community to control the media. That's what you're saying?
During from like November 25th
I think you're wrong.
to December 25th.
I think you're wrong. I think that's a preposterous idea.
All I'm saying is You're the bigot who didn't understand Santa why he's wearing his North Pole outfit.
Oh, because it's not culturally appropriate.
It's like if I see a Native American
Well,
wearing
no.
all feathers, and I go, "Hey, the fuck is that?"
I'm not
Put some jeans on.
I'm not gonna follow.
It's
this.
the same
I'm not-
exact thing.
I'm not gonna follow this rabbit hole.
Did you have Native?
You already got me
Uruguayans?
talking about the fat people way too much.
Listen, you're the one that brought it there.
I did brought it there.
Did you have Native Uruguayans? Are there Native
Yeah,
Uruguayans?
but Uruguay's history is fucked up because
it's much
I
like
mean America
everywhere
too.
else.
Yeah, it's like everywhere else.
Yeah.
There were natives, and my ancestors, were not great.
Spaniards?
Spaniards, yes, Spaniards, and probably every other, because Uruguay was at some point literally controlled by British forces, by Spanish forces, French forces, and Portuguese forces. At some point,
That's too many forces.
I know the history. You guys have a clean cut fairy tale history.
Well,
it's curated, probably.
Not really.
No, well, but in a sense of even in the PG America is Great version, you guys have a very the Pilgrims came, and even though it's all bullshit, but the Pilgrims came and full of religious freedom, and then the British taxed them a lot, and then you guys said no, tax without representation, and then you became free from the tyranny of the king, right? It's a very
At a very high level.
a very high level.
Right.
We don't have that. We have the Spanish were here, and then the French also were there, and then they were all fighting each other. But then some people says you know what, we don't want the Argentinians to come, and then they came too, and then we're gonna fight. We're all gonna fight. It was against the Spain,
right?
And then Britain says we put some money in it, and then they put some money, and they're oh, actually we're gonna stay here, and then there's no one Uruguayan identity didn't came it's an amalgam. What is it?
A hodgepodge.
A hodgepodge of many things, and then at some point you can see one group of people that kind of said we even our George Washington didn't want full independence. Our George Washington wanted to create a United States of South America, and that didn't happen. So he ended up making Uruguay.
They're all right, I'll do it here.
Yeah, I was kind of like that.
We'll
I'm
try
very ignorant. Also, most of the stuff I said is incorrect, but yes.
Interesting.
But it is a very complicated, and we had a civil war that lasted way longer than yours, and it was also super complicated, and
So you have natives.
yeah.
Okay. Did you have teepees growing up? Do you know what a teepee was?
I know what a teepee is. I don't think we had teepees.
Is there a Uruguayan version of teepees?
I don't think there is. There is probably something, but not teepee. Teepee is very American.
Teepees are American?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Teepee, you're the shelter that some Native Americans
Correct.
use, right? Yeah.
Or a longhouse? Did you have longhouses?
No, what's a longhouse?
Longhouse is a beige, I was gonna say it looks like that Friendly's ice cream cake, where it's it's like a dome. It's like a field house.
Okay.
And just a bunch of people lived inside. It was like a bunch of
We
families.
probably had something closer to that.
Wigwams? You guys have wigwams?
I don't even know what a wigwam. I know the word. I've heard it, but I don't know if
Pueblos?
pueblos. I mean, a pueblo is a city.
It
It's
is
like
a city.
A town.
Well, yeah.
A pueblo is a town. A small
Pueblos?
town.
Pueblos? Call us in if I'm messing up in the Southwest, the clay native houses. I think they're called Pueblos.
It could be, but
Pueblos.
call us in, please.
Call us in.
Call us in right now. But yeah, I don't know about that. I'm pretty ignorant. It's which is a blessing and a curse.
Right, because you don't know what you don't know.
And I don't believe it. I feel like this profession sometimes I don't feel proud about talking things that I don't know about, but I do talk about them.
Right, that's the problem with comedy.
That's the problem with us as comedians. Yes.
Yeah, it doesn't stop you. You're like, oh, I don't know this topic.
I'm
I will
gonna
write
stop
10
talking
minutes
because
on it.
I'm gonna really hurt some people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
no.
here we go.
It's like we have the need to keep our mouth producing sounds that soothe us
Right.
personally. Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah, but I'm not proud of how little things I know. I'm trying to learn. I listen to a podcast. How do you learn? Do you learn stuff?
I'm a big podcast guy.
You're a podcast guy.
Big.
Yeah.
So learn a lot of irrelevant facts from podcast.
I'm trying. I'm trying, but I try to learn history. I've learned, but this is the problem with my brain. My brain wants information, but it cannot retain any.
Interesting.
Yeah, I cannot retain information, long-term information. I can barely,
So you have no
So I feed it.
long-term memory.
no.
Great short-term.
Pretty okay short-term, not even that good.
It's usually the opposite case.
Really.
Usually people bad short-term memory, decent long-term.
No, mine is both pretty bad. Yeah, I've never, but that's the thing that happened. It's not my age. It's not that I'm getting
No,
older.
it is.
But it is. But I'm getting there.
Well, everyone's getting older. That's how time works.
That is true. But I don't think it's. Yeah, I think it's like something that was always like that. My brain does not retain facts and numbers.
How did you study growing up?
I was a horrible student.
This explains a lot.
Yeah. I was really bad.
Okay.
Because the only way I had to do is just do it over and over and over again, and I would not get the info in my. The only way I can learn something is if it makes logical sense to me. If I can follow the logic, then I can get pretty far. But if I create some structure that I know if this happens, then this happens, then it happened, then I can remember pretty well some things. But words, meanings, like random time, like dates, names, I'm so bad.
Names.
So bad.
Get out of here with names.
Forget about it.
I don't remember anyone's name.
No, anyone. Yeah.
No, I don't even
I'll
know
tell
your
you
name.
a name. Sometimes the opposite happens, and like a name pops up. Stuyvesant.
Who the fuck is that?
Is like as a street, right? It's a street, or like a Bedford Stuyvesant.
Stuyvesant. Okay.
I also
It's. I understand what you're saying. If you said Bedford however you said it, I would have gotten you.
You could have got
You
it
just
earlier.
dropped.
I just dropped
Stuyvesant.
Yeah, and incorrectly. Yeah, I don't know, but that name for some reason I remember. There's a name. I didn't even remember the name correctly.
Yeah.
But I knew that there was a name that it was similar to that.
He was an architect. Stuyvesant.
Yeah.
See, that's
You know-
random information I've learned from a podcast.
That's great.
Yeah. Well, not really, because what?
really.
That's my problem.
You know who I was? I thought he was one of the guys that came. Oh yeah, this is bad. I thought he was the German guy that came during the American Revolution. That he was supposed to be novelty, but
Are you talking about the scientist?
no. He trained the troops. In
Oh, boy.
Valley Forge, I think.
Boy,
Well,
we're gonna have to look up this afterwards.
Don't worry about
I
it.
thought he was like a city planner.
He
Architect.
You're probably right. You're probably right.
Is really gonna bother me. You know what a great New York is not a podcast technically. It's a YouTube series. Do you know Tom Delgado?
I do not know Tom.
Comedian.
Oh yeah.
I met him through Tobin. We had we went to Empanada Mamas together.
Where is that?
Oh, it's
Empanada Mama. That's probably fun to say to Americans.
Oh, very Empanada Mama.
Yeah. So it was
Open
great.
24 hours.
It's like I used to go to a restaurant called Taco.
Oh yeah.
That's a pretty good name.
Here?
Yeah.
That's fun.
It's a pretty good name.
I would go there. Taco.
Taco. It's a pretty
That's
good
good.
name. Yeah, it's a pretty good name.
Tom Delgado, comedian. I didn't know him from that. I go through YouTube during the pandemic party.
Yeah. Pandemic.
This guy does New York City tours because he's a tour guide to make money.
Okay.
He put him on YouTube. And he goes no notes. He just walks around the neighborhood, points at a building, and gives you the entire history.
That's a great idea.
Tom Delgado. I don't know. Look him up. But
I tried to be a tour guide. I auditioned to be a tour guide.
you auditioned to be a tour guide when you knew you can't remember facts.
That went as well as you imagined it would.
I imagine it didn't go far.
I passed the first interview. It was not about facts. The first interview was like to get to know me and to talk a little bit about what I like about New York and all that stuff. Came in hot.
You love New York.
I love New York, as many other people do. I have a T-shirt, and I bought one of those. That's how much I love New York. But then the second one, they said, okay, we're gonna give you this, and you're gonna learn it.
Oh boy.
And you're going to give us the tour in a week. Could not do it. Embarrassingly bad. Oh. Bad.
I was going to say, what were some of the facts, but
It was
don't
about
remember.
the Francis Tavern.
oh, right here.
Yeah, right here. Which I like also. I like the history and I know stuff about it. And I knew before. But the fact that I had to tell the specific things,
Right.
which they did not want it anyway, because they don't give a fuck. This is the thing they don't tell you about the tour guys.
Tell me.
What they want is that you don't look like you don't know what you're saying.
They want confidence.
They want confidence. The facts are loose. You gotta know enough that if someone tells you, I think you're wrong, no, because of this other thing, and you gotta think on your feet and make it look like you're right. Probably it's a pretty rough time for tour guys because now you have Google in your phones.
It's a tough time to be a tour guide.
Time. But I bet you money, 40 years ago, like even less, 30 years ago, tour guide was a pirate's game.
Yeah.
Swashbucklers would go and come up with random facts, and Midwestern and French people together on the same tour would come with completely erroneous information about New York.
Yeah.
It was all about swagger. That was a time. That would be a good movie. A good movie, right?
It's about a tour guide in New York in like 1988.
Yeah, but like it's a competing tour guys, and they're all like super confident, like cool people.
But what? So what's the competition between them? Like who has the most wild facts?
No, who makes the most money?
Oh.
And then someone falls in love. That's a movie.
Just so that's something.
That's a movie.
You get Judd Apatow involved. Seth Rogen's
I have
in
it here. I have it here.
Call Hardy, call Pomeroy. Let's get this thing on
they're
paper.
writing movies all around.
Right. They're not filming many of them, but they're writing a ton of them.
That's good.
Someone
will fill them. Someone will fill them.
You'd think.
I hope. And they get us in.
Do you know you need a license to be a tour guide?
I do know that. They would have helped me to get the license.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But that's how they tamed the swashbucklers, right? Because probably anyone could be a tour guide, so anyone could say whatever fuck they wanted. So they had to make the test and the license so you would know what the fuck you were talking about.
But with the license, it's like
how bad was it that they had to create a tour guide license?
Oh, it had to be terrible. But you could also forget everything once you get the license.
Or you can come up with anything you want.
Exactly.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
So really, all that license tell you is that I knew a certain amount of facts
At some
one
point.
day.
One day. That is correct. Yes. That is wonderful.
But what a New York hustle that is.
Oh, I wanted to do it so bad. It would have fit me perfectly.
Have you considered being a guy that sells nuts in Midtown?
I did not consider that. That I don't think it would suit me perfectly.
Oh, you love nuts.
I do love nuts, but I don't want to sell them. I'm not a salesman. That's the thing. It's not the nuts. It's not the it's the fact that I'd be selling something. I'm not a salesman.
Nah, the nuts, they come to you, baby.
Well,
That's the beauty
if your
of the
nuts are
nuts.
good, well, yes.
Nuts for nuts? Those guys in Midtown?
Those guys, they're selling themselves.
Right, they're shaking. They got the sugar syrup on the nuts.
Yes. I guess. Yeah, I've never. Have you ever bought nuts for nuts?
I had it once.
That's the thing. I don't think they're.
Well, when you're...
They're too expensive.
First of all, they're way too expensive. But if I'm going to a vendor,
Yeah.
I have certain foods I buy from vendors, street vendors.
Yeah.
My number one, soft pretzel.
Never done it. Why? Soft pretzel.
Soft pretzel.
Is that the big one?
Yeah.
I might have done it once before moving here, like when I came as a tourist. That's a tourist thing to do.
Soft pretzel?
Yeah.
It might be a tourist thing. I think it's like next level. Tourist is hot dog. I would say. That's the baseline tourist vendor food.
But you have to be an idiot. Like, you got to be a tourist to eat a hot dog in the street. A street hot dog.
Yes.
They're so bad. Have you tried them?
I mean, I'll disagree with you. I enjoy a good street hot dog. What? I don't get them,
Okay.
but I like a good street hot dog.
I think they're bad. They're bad hot dogs. They don't taste good.
Where's a good hot dog?
I went to a diner the other day, and they had a good hot dog.
You ordered a hot dog at a diner?
They have a Frankfurter
Hot dog?
hot dog. It was good.
At a diner?
But it was big. It was a meal.
I'm sure.
It was like a hot dog.
What, did it come on a bun and fries on the side?
Yeah. But it was like big. It was like this thick.
Just like how you like them.
Hey, baby.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
I've never in my life seen someone order a hot dog at a diner.
Well,
I seen them order it at a deli, not a diner.
it was a fancy diner.
Those don't exist.
Go to 50th and 8th Avenue or Broadway. There's a diner there.
Oh.
That is way too overpriced. But also it has like some...
It's got hot dogs on the menu.
Hot dogs on the menu.
Interesting.
It's more of a restaurant than a diner. It's like a diner-themed restaurant.
You know what the problem is? If you don't live in New York and you're listening to this, you're like, no, that's a diner.
No,
it's not.
No, it's not.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
You know,
Yeah, I know
right?
what you mean.
Yeah. It's like a Times Square diner. You know, it's like those... They're not diners.
They really jazz it up, but at the end of the day, you're a diner.
It's not anymore.
Right.
Again, they sell like a Frankfurter on the fucking menu.
Interesting.
Yeah, but it was good. It was good. But I don't know. That's the thing. Sausages and meat and all that stuff is really good.
I love them.
In Uruguay. No, in Uruguay. So it's hard for me to eat the ones here. Hot dogs and all that stuff. Sausages. I think the sausage, cheese. There's a lot of food here in America that's really bad.
Well, you know what the problem is when it comes to these types of foods? Let me fill you in here.
Please.
It's because you're going, like, you can't get these foods you're bringing up at a supermarket.
You can't.
I mean, you can, but like you said, they're just not that good. You have to go to an Italian deli or a German deli.
That is correct.
For
yes,
sausages.
Yes.
You know, for cheeses.
For cheeses, you got
Italian, German delis.
Yeah.
But
there's not one everywhere.
in Brooklyn, I can give you some sources.
In Brooklyn, that's correct. I'm not that far from Greenpoint. They have some really good Polish.
The Polish stores are fantastic.
Ooh, really I have to go.
Yeah.
I'll try to go.
Growing up, we used to go get kibasi from the Polish stores in Brooklyn.
I got a kielbasa. I used to get kielbasa.
Yeah, we call it kibasis. Kibasa, yeah, it's the same thing.
It's like the tomato
right
of the meat.
I heard, and call me in if I'm mistaken here.
Please call in.
White trash Eastern Europeans that have Eastern European descent call it kibasi. But really, it's kibasa.
Kielbasa. I know kielbasa because of the Tenacious D song.
Oh.
It's a pretty good song.
That's a good song.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'll try it.
Try it out.
But I'll try it out. But how did we got to the
Street foods.
Well, I want to say this. In Uruguay, there's great street food. Great street food.
Most countries, I feel like, outside of America,
Yeah, I
there's
feel like
street
everyone.
food.
Street food is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, here is like, it seems like there's a lot of street food, but it's all the same. It's like owned by the same people. You either have the halal, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have the halal. You have the what is it? The trucks with the coffee and stuff. You know.
Okay. Yeah.
And you have what else do you have?
See a lot of like taco trucks.
Well, but those are newish. There's taco trucks. No, that's right. Taco. There's a lot of taco stuff, but they're all kind of like the same. If you go to like a taco truck and the other taco truck, they're the same. A halal place and another halal place, they're like the same.
Yeah.
Is that the same in Uruguay though? It's kind of like the same too.
But there are a few that stand out. There's not many.
Yes. You go to, I think it's Grand. No, is it Grand? Like Chinatown in a corner, right? I think it's Allen or like Second Avenue.
Okay. Yes.
They have meat sticks.
Meat sticks.
A stick of meat.
Okay. Because you said you could have said meat sticks or meat steaks.
No.
And I would have been interested in both.
No. I said the meat in a stick.
Yeah.
Yeah. They have like
A kebab.
But a Chinese kebab.
Mm.
And they have like all these different ones. And they're super cheap. They're really good. And that's different.
That's different.
That's different.
You were a big, and might still be, dollar dumpling guy.
Huge dollar dumpling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any cheap food, you got me there, baby.
Anything with questionable protein in it, Juan Nicolon's into
and
it.
less than $5, I am
Your game.
super in. There's a place also like near Old Man Hustle that has the dumpling place.
Yeah, that's how I knew. I remember we would always hang out.
Yeah.
I get the Mexican, you would get the dollar dumpling.
I get the dollar dumplings, and they have a soup grade. They have a great soup there.
They got good soup.
$1.75 hot and sour soup. Best hot and sour in the city.
Really?
Really good. Tofu. Really mix it up. Really good. Great also wonton soup they have there.
Oh, well, they got the dumplings.
They got the dumplings. But the wonton is not a dumpling. It's a different dumpling.
Is a wonton not a dumpling?
I think wonton is a wonton.
What's the difference?
I don't know. But they're different.
I do. For some reason, I think a wonton's fried.
No, those are fried dumplings.
What the fuck is a wonton?
I don't know.
I eat so many of them.
I think the dumpling is a little bit bigger and it has like the thing is on the top. The wonton is like flatter and the seam comes on the side.
It's a different
Folding.
a different batter, a different noodle,
I don't think so.
different
No.
type of noodle.
I
No,
think so. No, I think it's almost the same. It's just like a little bit smaller, maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm not an expert.
I'm not an expert.
Again, I have very bad retention memory.
Even if I told you right now, you're not going to remember it.
I don't remember it.
All right, that's it. We went over.
We went over.
We did good though.
That
was fun.
I had a lot of fun.
I didn't even get to the story.
What story? Oh no, we're not gonna do the story.
No, we don't even have time.
We don't have time.
Okay, that's everything.
Thank you very much. Do you do an intro later? What do you do?
An intro?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I want you to do an intro, and then like cut it and put it in the top.
No, I do a song. I have a
Yeah,
instrumental.
I know that, but
What are you talking about?
I want an intro for myself.
You want an intro for yourself? Who the fuck are you? I gave you a spoon.
You did give me a spoon. Then we're fine. Okay. Thank you for having
Juan
me.
Nicolon.
Bye bye.